welcome back to my channel, Life of Tia. Why does it sound like I'm saying Love Tia? Welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, turn on the notification bell so that way anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. If you're a returning subscriber, hey boo, welcome back. Today I felt like, you know what, it's winter. Even though I feel like January is almost over because it's like January 19th, I think it is. Yeah, it's January 19th. And winter time to me is like, okay, once, you know, we get into out of February, then I feel like springtime is coming. So I felt like this would be a perfect time for me to talk about my top 4 perfumes that I feel like will be great for like the winter. Yes, I know, I missed December. My bad. I'm wrong, my bad. You guys are right. I should have did it in December. But I'm doing it now, so let's do it here. First perfume. These are not also, let me just rewind this. Wow, my computer, I just forgot to turn it off. But, hold on. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I had my computer left on. It's like, what was it? It's 5:13, so I had my computer on and I forgot to just log it off so the mail was still going on. But anyway, so I forgot what I was talking about, but let's get into the perfume. There's no range of like what I feel like is the best and perfect and things like that. I'm just going off of what I have set to the side. But also, just a side note, I've been drinking kombucha because I've been having like some little digestion, like stomach issues, and child, I feel like there's something that just goes in there and they like munch, you know, and get everything together. It gets everything together. Anyway, so the first one I want to talk about that I feel that I really love is the Carolina Herrera. Actually, you know what? It'll be better if I can tell you guys the note. Ooh, hold on. Wow, I've said hold on so many times. But anyway, Carolina Herrera, this perfume, absolutely, it smells so good. It's very, to me, I feel like it's a very good winter smell. When I think of winter smells, I think of things that are like warm, have a little spice, smell a little bit sweet, but not the sweet of like fruity, but like the sweet of like almonds and vanilla and stuff like that. So this one is sweet, floral, warm and spicy, vanilla, cacao, amber, tuberose, woody, almond, and powdery. I don't like powdery smells, but this doesn't smell powdery to me. It just smells real, like I can get a little bit of the spice. It smells really good, and I feel like this pairs really good for like a nice date night, or if you got a nice big meeting you want to go in, you kind of want to set the tone for like, you know, I'm the boss, I'm in charge. I feel like this would be the perfect perfume for it. I always have a habit of wanting to like hit this to spray it, and that's not how you do it, but I'm probably going to eventually breaking it because I'm always like grabbing it and being like, and that's not how you spray it. So definitely recommend this perfume for a winter smell. The next one that I have is gonna be, it's one from Target actually, and I personally like it, and it's the whipped almond. Let me pull up the notes on here. So it's the whipped almond perfume from Target. It is by number 14. Can we get it? There we go, Sony. And this one again is very warm. It's very warm. Actually, I wore this perfume today to the office, and I paired it with Bath and Body Works Bonfire Bash because it has scents of vanilla in it. So this has almond, it's nutty, it's lactonic. Well, I don't know if I'm saying that word right, probably not, but it's okay. Woody, fruity, powdery, sweet, iris, floral, and warm and spicy. Every time I say I don't like something, I end up having it. Like when I bought the Dossier perfumes and I was like, I don't like floral scents. Every single perfume had floral scents in it. I just said I don't like powdery scents. And what's it say? Powdered. But thankfully it's like lower down, but you don't smell the powdery. Like I don't like old women powder smells like this. It smells like nothing but powder. I hate that smell. I don't like that smell at all. And I only say old women because sometimes it kind of remind me of back in the day, like smelling like my grandma's house or something like that, or her perfume. She either had that or she has other perfume. But yeah, this whipped almond, perfect. I feel like this is a very good like everyday scent. It's not super overbearing. It's not it doesn't make you feel like, you know, people can smell you when you walk in, but it has a nice subtle smell. So I feel like this is perfect for the winter because, you know, a lot of times in the wintertime we're cold and we don't produce as much heat because we're cold and we're trying to stay warm as compared to the summertime. So I feel like this is just a perfect pairing to have in the wintertime. The next one that I have that I feel like everybody's going to probably already guessed. So the next one that I have is the YSL Libre Le Perfume. It is this one. I have yet to use it because I just feel like this needs a special moment on its own. Some perfumes I just don't wear because I feel like it needs to have a moment on its own. So I'm gonna say this for like a date night, you know? This just smells like rich auntie, warm date night. You got a beautiful gown on, a nice dress, some nice, very pretty heels. Like, I just love a good sexy heel. Like, I'm a heel girl at heart. Like, I wear heels. My closet consists of high heels or sandals. I don't have gym shoes. I think I have 2 pairs of gym shoes. And that's it. Because in the gym shoes, I only use those to like work out in or to go quickly run errands in the wintertime and the fall. But in the summertime, I have on like sandals, and then I have on heels. And in the fall, I have on heels. In the wintertime, I have boots that have heels. That's just how I am. So good old sexy heel with a nice perfume and a nice dress. It's just something about that just boosts the confidence level in you, and you just be walking like, I am that girl. I am that queen. You know what I mean? That's what this makes me think of. So this perfume is floral fragrance. It has lavender, orange blossom, and saffron accord. No powder, thank God. But it just smells, it smells so good. And I just absolutely love the packaging. I feel like anytime you get a perfume or anything like that, for one, the top thing that people look at is what's the packaging look like. The second thing is gonna obviously be the smell. But some people buy perfumes strictly off of packaging. I have not done that, but I definitely feel like I would do that just because if it goes with the aesthetic and the vibe that I have, I'm gonna get it. As long as it don't smell too horrible. Like, I do want to, if I'm gonna buy it, I at least want it to like smell good, so like I would wear it occasionally, you know? So it's one of those things. But anyway, let's take a sip. Let's pause for the cause, take a sip of kombucha. So good. This is a pomegranate. Okay, the last one that I have, because I only did 4, and this is from Dossier, and Dossier actually came out with their own perfumes, and I kind of want to try them. I think they're like $29, but I really want to try them because I just feel like they make really good products. So I feel like if they're putting their name on their own products, that they feel like this is ours, we're not recreating, we're not duplicating anything, I feel like it'll be here, and I'm here for the cause, you know what I mean? So let's do Dossier, and I'm so glad I never have to do like a spelling bee, because child, we would be lost. Now granted, the Ambery Cherry, this is the one I'm talking about. Granted, this is from Dossier. It is a dupe for the Tom Ford Lost Cherry, or yeah, Lost Cherry. But honey, this one just smells so warm and cherry, and I don't know how to explain it. It just, I hate cherries. I like fresh fruit cherries, but I don't like maraschino cherries. I don't like cherry candy. I don't like cherry. I hate that they make all liquid medicine in the flavor of cherry. I can't stand that. So when I saw the Lost Cherry, my first thought was like, I don't want to smell like medicine, but I had got this one, and it smells woody. It smells like wood and cherries. It's just a weird combination, like you wouldn't think. But the notes for this one, and it's actually on the bottle, is cherry, almond, cinnamon, clove, rose, jasmine, plum, parabalsam, tonka bean, and vanilla. It's just so clean, and it smells so good. This one, I feel like this could be an everyday scent if you wanted it to, but I really wouldn't use it as an everyday scent. I would kind of use it as, you know, if you have errands to run. I guess that would be everyday, but like if you have a lot of errands to run and you really want that scent to kind of just linger, but it's like, you know, a stronger scent, I think it pairs so good with like the winter time. For these scents, I do like to pair my lotions and my body wash to what I'm going to be, you know, the scent I'm going to be wearing. So what I'll do is I'll go and I kind of smell it. I don't necessarily look at the notes, because I find like if I look at the notes, sometimes I don't pick up those certain things. I don't know what tonka bean smells like. I'm not sophisticated enough to know what tonka bean and rose and parabalsam smells like. Like, I don't know what that smells like. So for me, I smell it. It smells like cherries. It smells like warm vanilla. what I'll do is I'll get a vanilla, like the EOS, then I think it's called Vanilla Cashmere or Cashmere, something like that. It's in a purple lotion bottle. I'll get that because it's sweet and it's vanilla, and I'll probably pair that with like my whipped almond. Or if I don't have such a light, if I can find, if I can find a similar scent that is light vanilla, then I will pair it with the almond cherry. Same thing as the Carolina Herrera. I smell it and I kind of try to think of what scent I have in my repertoire of lotions and Bath and Body Works sprays that I can pair with it, that I feel like will be a good complement to it. Like I said, I don't shop at Bath and Body Works anymore. There's nothing to them, no hate, no shade, no problem. I just personally haven't found anything that made me want to buy. I feel like the collection that I have now, I'm just gonna kind of rock with that for a long time because it is a wide array of scents. I have scents for summer, I have scents for fall, I have scents for, you know, spring and winter time. So I'm just gonna kind of stay with that. And then if I don't have a perfume from Bath and Body Works that can stay or that can go with those, then that's perfectly fine. I have lotion that I would just put on, like I think it's, what is it, Aveeno? No, it's not Aveeno, it's blue. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a real thick and it's like almond oil. So I put that on and then I'll put my perfume on because that's a real good lather. Another tip, I'm gonna put y'all on something real quick because I put my friend onto it. So you get in the shower, you shaving, you washing, you do your sugar scrub, right? You shave, you do whatever your method. Some people shave then sugar scrub, some people sugar scrub then shave, whichever method, right? Whatever, do you boo, do you. But after you do all of that, before you get out the shower, I spray on some Aveeno oil on my legs, like my whole body, and then I rinse off, then I pat dry. And then I put my lotion on, and then you put your perfume on, child, that it lingers, it sticks, because you know perfume has oil in it. Perfumes, you know, they say that it sticks to oil. They say you can put Vaseline on your postpones. I'm not doing all that, but the fact that I can put oil on in the shower, get out, pat dry, put my lotion on, and then I put my spray on, it smells so good. Like the projection, I feel like it just projects farther to me and it lasts so much longer. I do love that. I also spray my clothes a couple times. Like I'll probably do like the 1 tube spray. I don't coat my clothes because if I'm already having it on my skin, I'm not trying to be a deterrent for people. Like I don't want people to be like, oh, here she comes, she's the one that always be spraying heavy. I don't want to do that, but I definitely want it to be like a nice, like when you walk, somebody like, ooh, she smells good, you know? Like I wore this perfume last weekend and my friend and her son was like, you smell like marshmallows. And it was the Killian Don't Be Shy dupe for Dossier. So I put on, like I do spray my clothes, but you do have to be careful because you know certain perfumes have a higher concentration of oil. So what that could do is can mess up your clothes and stain your clothes. But I don't be wearing satin and stuff like that. I wear mostly like cotton and you know stuff like that. But I definitely love smelling good. Like it's just something about it to me. Like I said, one of the highest compliments somebody can give me is to tell me I smell good. I just feel like that makes me feel like, oh, thank God. You know, nobody wants to see, you don't want to stink, you know. We all get sweaty and working out and doing a lot of stuff. So yeah, you can get sweaty and stinky, but I want to be able to like, okay, if I'm not doing any of that and I'm not working out and I'm sweaty or I don't want to be sweaty, I want to be smelling good, smelling fresh, smelling great, you know? So those are my top 4 perfume scents that I feel, in my opinion, is just like, you know, great for winter time. I would love to know what you guys' top 4 scents are or what your scent is for the winter time if you have one. All these, I feel like you can get Dossier, they have it. I'll link the Dossier link down below. I'll also link the YSL. Target should still have the whipped almond because that's where I got it from, and the Carolina Herrera, you can definitely get that at Ulta or Sephora. So I don't get paid for any of these perfumes that I'm talking about. I would love to get sponsored by Dossier. I'm not even gonna front, not gonna lie, not gonna hold you. I would love to. And I'm gonna claim it, I'm gonna receive it, I know I'm gonna get it. But I don't get paid for any of these perfumes. I just am a person that loves perfume because I never felt like I would be able to afford them in my life. I always felt like people who had perfume, I always looked at them as like super high class, super rich. Like if you had perfume, you were, you know, you had money, you know what I mean? Like my mom, she had perfumes back in her day and I just felt like it was very glamorous for her, you know what I mean? But I felt like growing up, for me, I'm like, I don't think I would ever have that. Not that not that my family couldn't afford it, but I felt like me, like you get out on your own, you know, I didn't think I could afford it. So being able to reward myself this luxury of having perfumes is just, it's, to me, it's just, I thank God about it. You know, some people be like, oh, that's a materialistic thing. It's maybe for some people, but for me, I don't worship it. I don't have it as my God. I don't put it first, but I definitely have a sense of like happiness because it's like, okay, this is an accomplishment that I didn't think that I could get. You know what I mean? So I have a wider range of child. Matter of fact, this one, the Ambery Cherry, comes from Dossier, but you know where I bought this from? Plato's Closet. Yes, I did. You know how much it was? $3. Yes, it was. So that's, you know what I mean? I don't skimp on, like, I'll if I find a perfume that smells good, I'm gonna get it. I've bought perfumes from Plato's that they've had, and if they don't have a lid, I'm not gonna be like, they don't have a lid, I don't want it. Absolutely not. It smells good, I'm taking it. I don't care. I've bought from the actual website, from YSL and from Valentino. It doesn't matter. I get it from Ulta, I get it from Sephora. If I like perfume, I'm going to get it. Now, I will not spend a lot of money on them. I'm gonna spend over $300. And if I buy a perfume, just know I bought the small size, because I'm not gonna buy 5 ounces of a perfume and spend $300 something. I just can't do that. I can't do that. Not saying that God can't bless me to be able to be in the position to be able to do that, but right now, I just can't. And even if he does put me in that position, I'm probably still gonna be a little hesitant, because that's just gonna bother me a little bit. I like to be smart about my money and not just blow it on certain things. So that's another topic for another day, but I just wanted to get on here and give you guys my top 4 scents of the winter time. As always, I appreciate everybody that watches my channel, that watches my videos, and allowing me to come into your personal space and for us to have that moment together. I hope you got some inspiration or picked up a couple things that you was like, okay, I was wondering about that. I'm gonna have to get it. Let me know what yours are, and until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.